Good morning, students. Today's lectures we discuss about there is a new formula, Newton's formula for velocity of sound wave. So previous lectures we already discussed about there is a point, some mathematical expressions of waves, then speed of longitudinal waves and transverse waves. All these 2 points we already discussed in previous lectures. So today's lectures we introduce new point. The name of that point is a Newton's formula for velocity of sound wave. So in this formula or in this point we will study about Newton's one of the formula is related to the sound wave velocity. Okay, so propagations of longitudinal waves was studied by Newton's. It means basic term of longitudinal waves. Longitudinal waves are studied by Newton. So sound waves traverse through medium in the form compressions and rarefactions. You know, if you study about a longitudinal wave, it means if we say longitudinal wave, then there is compressions and rarefactions are there. Compression and rarefactions are there. It means these two properties are related to the longitudinal wave. So that's why the density of the medium is greater at the compressions while being smaller in the rarefactions. It means if we say the density of any medium, so density of medium is depends upon that rarefactions and compressions. So in compressions density of the medium is greater. Okay, so in compression density of medium is greater and rarefaction density is smaller. Why? Because in compression the particles are attached tightly. Say this is a compression. So this compressions, it means here particles are tightly. So the density of that mediums or density of any particle in a compressions, it will be high or greater, and in rarefactions it will be smaller because they are rarely formed. So that's why in rarefactions density of molecules or density of particles is smaller, and density of particles in that compressions it will be greater. Hence velocity of sound depends on velocity of sound is depends on elasticity and density of the medium. Elasticity and density of the medium. Elasticity and density of the medium. So Newton's formulated the relations. So Newton's find out one of the relations related to the elasticity and density. So Newton's formulated one relations. Newton's formulated relations. Formulated relations. It can be written as E upon rho. So this is equation number first, because here we starting new point, so that's why we give an equation. And this is a rho. This is the symbol rho. So rho is the density of any medium, and E is the proper modulus of elasticity of medium. So here I write descriptions of these terms. So E is equals to modulus of elasticity of medium. It means simply, in simple word we say that elasticity of medium, modulus elasticity of medium. So elasticity means what? If you apply force on any elastic body and after removing the force it will becomes in original conditions, that is means what? Elasticity. So E means elasticity of the mediums and rho is density of that medium. Rho is density of medium. So after that, Newton's assumed that during propagations of sound there is no change in average temperature of the medium, hence sound wave propagation in an air an isothermal process. It means Newton's saying that about during propagations of sound, during propagations of sound, it means wave is the propagation. So propagations of sound wave, we also call it that it's a sound wave. Propagations of sound wave, there is no temperature changes, no temperature change. It means average temperature. So that process is called as a isothermal process. So this process, we call this process as a isothermal process. It means if we say the temperature is constant, it means that process is a isothermal process. When we study thermodynamics, then we will discuss about the detailed process of isothermal process, isobaric process, isochoric process, adiabatic process. These are the process are related to thermodynamics process. But here we are saying that isothermal process because of temperature. Because if we say sound wave, sound is depends upon if sound wave travels in medium, that time the temperature is a constant. If the temperature of that any medium is constant, then we call it that process is a isothermal process. It means no temperature changes. It means temperature is a constant, and that process is called as a isothermal process. So the isothermal elasticity should be considered, or here we consider as a isothermal elasticity. So this isothermal process is considered for isothermal elasticity. So the volume elasticity of air determined under isothermal changes. Volume of elasticity is determined under isothermal process. Volume of elasticity is depends on isothermal process. Isothermal process or isothermal change is called isothermal bulk modulus. It's called isothermal bulk modulus. Isothermal bulk modulus. So and is equals to the atmospheric pressure P, and this is also equals to the atmospheric pressure P. Atmospheric pressure capital P. So now we rearrange this formula in the terms of P. So how Newton's formula of speed of sound in air have we write? So the basic term is what is meant by atmospheric pressure. So atmospheric pressure is means what is the force exerted on a surface by the air above as gravity pulls it on earth. It means surface air pressure is called as a atmospheric pressure. So now using this atmospheric pressure, Newton's derive sound wave formula. Hence Newton's formula for speed of sound in air is given by P upon rho. So in this P is represented as the atmospheric pressure, and atmospheric is related to the surface air pressures, and this pressure is pulls on the big gravity due to that pressures. And the thing is that instead of this E upon rho, we write equations P upon rho. So rho is the density and P is the pressure. So this P is for atmospheric pressure, and as atmospheric pressure is given by as atmospheric pressure P is, so P is equals to HdG. P is equals to HdG at NTP. At NTP. So what is mean by NTP? So NTP means normal temperature pressure. So this is the term NTP. NTP means normal temperature pressures, and after that we find the meaning of each terms. Here we write that is P is equals to HdG. So H means that is a 0.760 meter of Hg. So this H is represented as altitude. It means height of air from earth. So it here we write 0.76. It means Newton say H is equals to 0.76 of Hg. So now here write Hg. Hg is measure SI units of pressure. So pressure is measured in a Hg. Okay. Then D is equals to 13,600 kg per meter cube. So this D is represented for the density of mercury. D is measured for the density of mercury. Density of mercury. After that, one of the thing rho. Rho is equals to 1.293 kg per meter cube. Density of air. It's simple. This is density of mercury and this is density, because here we say that is H, and density of air is rho. So that is value of that density of air is 1.293 kg, and obviously value of G is already 9.8 meter per second square. You already studied in 9th and 10th standard. So G means gravitation. So now according to this formula, here we find out the velocity of sound. So according to Newton's formula, see here Newton's formula for speed of sound in air. So using this formula, so V is equals to, so basically this formula is represented as V is equals to, because it is what? Velocity of sound. Speed means velocity of sound in air is pressure upon rho. So here pressure means HdG, density of mercury, then gravitational force, because the pressure is depends upon height, density, and there is a gravitation force also. So that's why here we write formula V is equals to under root of P upon rho. Then just put out this value. What is the value of P? P is equals to HdG. So here I write HdG upon rho. So all these value put here. What is H? 0.76 into the value of the 3,600, value of G 9.8, and value of rho is 1.293. 1.293. Calculate this value and we get answer, and this answer is represented as a velocity of sound in air. So V is equals to 279.9 meter per second at NTP. This word is most important at NTP, because NTP means there is a normal temperature pressure. So these words, it means velocity is equals to 279.9 meter per seconds at NTP. at normal temperature pressure. So this is the value of velocity of sound according to Newton's formula. So this value is velocity of sound wave according to Newton's formula. According to Newton's formula. Correct? But the experimental value of the velocity of sound at 0 degree Celsius is determined by number of scientists is 332 meter per second. It means after Newton, there are number of scientists defines the value of value of sound in air is 332 meter per second. So most of the scientists. So that's why there is a value of 332 meter per second is derived by the most of the scientists. The difference between this predicted value by Newton's formula and experimental value is large and is not due to the experimental error. So this experimental value is 16% greater. So then the value is given by the formula. Newton's could not give satisfactory explanation of this discrepancy. It means Newton's does not give the satisfactory descriptions related to that equations or velocity of sound in air. So after that, number of scientists do this experiment. Which experiment? Velocity of sound. What is the actual velocity of sound in air? So after that, they declare one of the velocity, and most of the scientists find out the value of V. It means there is a V is represented as a 332 meter per second at normal temperature pressure. But Newton says that the value of that velocity of sound in air is 279.9 meter per second. So this explanation could not satisfactory. After that, in 1749, one of the scientists, Perry Simon Laplace, it means it simply says that there is one of the scientists is Laplace. He corrects these equations, and we call it that point or that name is the Laplace corrections formula for sound wave velocity of sound wave in air.